suggest you tell extended family, if at all? And how do you help your child explain it to their peers?
So I would imagine when you're talking about type 1 diabetes, it runs in the family. To some extent, there's a genetic component to it.
Not in all cases, but yes, most cases.
So I think that depending on the family member and members that you choose to tell, you have to gauge who they are. Because you could have your own mom who might be super like hyper and like think that the world is done, right? So you want to let them know, you want to kind of check in with yourself.
Yes.
And say, okay, here's the deal. We just found out that our child has type 1 diabetes, and we've taken the steps. You know, I'm sharing this with you to let you know and to have you be in the know. Not that I need your solutions. I want you to know that my family and I are meeting with the right professionals. We're taking care of our psychosocial needs,
right, you're
our physical needs.
Yeah, you're trying to quiet their emotional response on some level and show that you're doing okay.
Well, right, because they don't need to share their emotional response with you, right? They need to, because then that turns it around and then you have to take care of them. You're sharing information with them that is traumatic information for you, right?
A lot of times, another mother wants to help their daughter, and it could be the opposite, where that mother wants to move in with you. What do you say to that? I don't know.
I mean, I think that's a total, if you have a super phenomenal relationship with your mother and you think that your mother is going to be an advantage to you and your family, then I say do it. But if you think that there's a lot of stuff, emotional stuff, then I would say stay away.
So it sounds like you're saying that you have to get really clear about what you need and what your family needs.
100%. And there's not there's not one particular thing that you need to do. And you don't need to tell all of your family. And then you need to decide if you want your entire family to know, right? Because once you say, oh, it's hush hush, it's a secret, then people are going to talk.
Exactly.
So once you start sharing with family members, know that those family members are going to say, hey, did you know that? Da, 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 da.
Yeah, no,
so if you're okay with that, then share.
How about this idea? If I can share, I thought this was pretty successful in our family. Besides my immediate family, I did put an email out so everyone received the information, and I had the time to orchestrate clear thinking in an email that could say how we were doing and where we were, and to let them in the know. So no one was like...
Did that work for you?
It worked really well.
Then that's a way.
And also, I want to take this one step further. Sophia was 9, and at 9 years old, the parents still very involved social emotionally with peers, and I didn't want anyone, as you're saying, to get so worried that something was wrong with Sophia. I wanted to normalize it, and I wanted to not hide it. So I probably had about a group of 10 mothers that were Sophia's closest friends in our community, and I put an email out, and I invited them over to our house for a play date. We had lunch. I wanted them to see, and Sophia wanted them to see, that she was okay, that she looked the same, that she was enjoying life, that she was going to go back to gymnastics, that she's going to be in school. The difference was that she has to take insulin. We took it one step further, and we showed them the insulin. We showed them how we would give the needles, and we let them talk about it with us. And we had a nice open conversation, and I think that really diffused a lot of awkwardness and fear.